Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, I teamed with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
While midnight always strikes and fairy tales are not real.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as...
For the title!
And the champion avoids the 2 count.
He breaks the count, but...
Torture rack submission. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at the elbows right to the mush.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. And now he gets back into the ring. JBL turning his attention to his audience, but keep your eye on the ball there, John. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of... From way up.
Oh, the high risk gave no reward there. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Spiked on the crown.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed. Blast off! Wow! Cross body! Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion. One step ahead there.
Punk dodges out in time. And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
What a counter!
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk. But I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission. Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation.
But right hands create...
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen,
The God of Sleep, GTS from Punk.
the champ might retain with that.
2. Oh, he just kicked out.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
CM Punk.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
The champion with a quick shoulder up.
Not going down without a fight.
Strong counter from Punk.
A sequence of reversals here.
With the clothesline from down. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
The reign continues. The champ kicks out.
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Neither superstar giving an inch here. Neither competitor is backing down.
No end in sight to this exchange. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown drag-out affair. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back goes to sleep.
Did the champ just finish the job?
And into the pin.
2.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals: win the match, earn a title shot. Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE Gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk.
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger. He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left?
Turns that in his favor.
Setting them up in the corner.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there... Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger. Struck with a calf kick. Forced into the corner and needs to stay on.
Oh, beautiful takedown for the victory. Not quite there yet.
Not even a 2 count. Still fresh as a daisy, it seems.
Boom! Read that one.
Able to parry that one.
Neck breaker.
Carefully measured knee drop.
I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match after losing the World Tag Team titles last night.
Well, he's facing Rey Mysterio, so he better get his head in the game fast. Just from looking at Punk today, I'd say he's pretty focused right now. I think he realizes the bigger picture is getting a shot at the Intercontinental title.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooters. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Ooh, and he stops that offense. Just ejected from the ring.
Mysterio is all fired up.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Bringing this back into the ring. Counter by CM Punk. Oh, God. Piercing chop. Bam. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Trying to break the hold and is able to do a critical escape there. Sharp reversal stopping Mysterio.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
He quickly slides into the ring. Wards that off. What a response.
Just doing the worst to the leg there.
Deliberate attack with intentions of cutting down their base.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
Big kick. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mr.
This #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now with the second bite of the cherry connects, CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at break. Punk's had enough. He's look.
Reigns down an elbow retaliation.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. Rey Mysterio. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Look at the amazing agility of Rey Mysterio. Great counter into the ropes. Here it comes.
Blocks the 619, catches the boot, and then
whipping him to the mat.
managing to evade a punch here.
Hit on CM Punk. He kicks out at 2.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it. Oh! Boom!
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
What's it going to take to end? Uh-oh. Good reflexes from him there.
Beautiful. Floor neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Whoa.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof. I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio.
Looking to end this once and for all.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own.
Why stop the count now? He must be out of his mind. He practically had... Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi commits. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Rey Mysterio looking to put on a show here. And now in complete control. Utterly dominant. Can he finish the job? 3 amigos.
Indy counters.
Opponent lifted. Uh-oh. Mysterio dodges.
Up and around. Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
And Rey had it scouted, using the elbow as a weapon.
Trading back and forth blows now.
And he had Rey's number there. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Oh, scouted that one.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Calculating the next move here.
Oh, slam down.
I am having
And Punk now looking for the pinfall. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Inter.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And saw what was coming there. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
And Punk gets countered there.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Set up in the corner now.
I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match after losing the World Tag Team titles last night.
Well, he's facing Rey Mysterio, so he better get his head in the game fast. Just from looking at Punk tonight, I'd say he's pretty focused right now. I think he realizes the...
Triangle armbar. Triangle almost. Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
The springboard attack failed.
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Wow. And the rope providing a bit of safety here.
Avoided any damage there.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Rey just can't stop this attack.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes.
He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
The U-turn Mysterio needed in this match. Could have been that right there.
Well, Hurricane Rana.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. Still has enough energy for the simple kick out. He's just waiting for that perfect moment.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
619 countered. What an interception.
Drilled down onto the mat.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Oh, man.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block. Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around.
Here comes a big-time power bomb. No, great reversal. Shoulders down.
Oh, flipping the leverage. What a reversal. Shoulders are down.
Oh, turn the pin around.
Oh, flips the leverage. Shoulders down. He forces a break before the count of two.
Kicking out. There really has to make his opponent question his gameplay.
Misses on the springboard. Force forcefully sent into the corner of the ring. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
Precision drop kick to the knee.
You suffer a direct hit like that, and it's tough to move.
He counters with a great reversal.
And Ray saw it coming.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Look at this, placed in the tree of woe. Oh, kick connects.
Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Wicked chop. Return fire on Ray.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Gonna turn this around into a bulldog. Well, this #1 contender.
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbooks it.
Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Oh, setting them up. Canadian Destroyer.
And following up with the pin.
2 count.
Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, 2 former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
Torturous focus on the leg in the corner.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, 2 former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
CM Punk is the #1 contender. Can you believe that this is the first time these 2 former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Calf kick finds the mark. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is... Triangle armbar. Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in one last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Counter by CM Punk.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink.
Trying to end this match here and now. No, a kick out.
Battling out. He's not letting himself get put away just yet.
Got him where he wants him. Up and connecting with the Falcon Arrow.
Gets driven into the corner. Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here.
He's able to counter that. Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier.
Can he put it away? A kick out to stay alive.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Oh, what a kick. Uh-oh.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
Stops that offense from connecting. Turns that back on CM Punk. Strong counter from Punk.
Oh, right across the solar plexus.
And maybe Punk has targeted something. Maybe an ailing injury could be affecting Ray.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
And here's the cover.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He's still fighting to keep in this thing.
Here we go. Rey Mysterio.
Catches the 619. And then whipped back down to the mat. Getting sent to the turnbuckles. And connects with the kick.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Turns it around.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Dueling reversals.
What impact!
Oh, an uppercut.
Mysterio showing the wear and tear this match has taken on him.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Got out of that situation and avoids any harm.
Sharp reversal stopping Mysterio.
Oh, a declarative, decisive shot.
Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot.
And this is just signature.
Ray's veteran instincts on display. Gets the reversal. What a counter. And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. And he retaliates.
Attempted a power bomb here, but no, reverse. Hurricane Rana pin. Legs are hooked.
Rotates out and gets the cover. Kicks out, reverses the pin, shoulders down, kicks out after one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Got him in the corner now. Rushing into the corner, step up knee.
Swaps him away to get out of danger.
Dropped with a scoop slam.
Lift off.
Strong impact. Caving in the abdomen.
And I'm having doubts about Punk's head being fully in the game after that.
Mysterio wants to wreak as much havoc on his competition as humanly possible.
CM Punk with the knee.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. Spinning kick to the gut. Stomped in the belly.
All the way up, and wow, what a unique counter. I think it's time to dial it up
For the 619.
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership after that.
Here's the pin. Ray may have it. And a kick out at 2.
Able to get the shoulder up, but that was a long 2 count.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Sent right into the corner.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Kick.
Big slap.
Looking to put the match away here.
somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out. Down with the Bulldog.
Slam.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Going for the pin for the win. And he kicks out of the pin and won.
The wear and tear of this match only affected him slightly, it seems. From the top, front splash.
Now Ray needs to end this. And staying with it, into the cover. How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Rey Mysterio deep in thought right now, wondering what else he needs to do. Caught that and reversed it.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointed tonight.
2 count. You gotta be kidding me. Punk kicking out at the last millisecond.
From the top.
Right on point with the frog splash from Mysterio.
Will that close Punk out?
Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
What a battle between these two men. A heck of a matchup.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Our referee unable to evade the contact there. Man, what timing on that counter.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
A huge target on the knee after that. Oh, kick right to the back. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
He kicks out before the count hits two.
Testing those early... Wait!
And he kicks out.
Not nearly enough to keep him down at this point.
Mysterio with a DDT.
Rey Mysterio turning up the intimidation factor.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Looks like he's coming back in. And he had Rey's number there. Northern Lights. Turns it around.
Cut off with a chop block. And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
Shot DDT. He might put him away here. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Still showing some signs of life here.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Northern Lights. Fades it off. Good counter. An elbow will break that up.
Hooked up, and boom!
Rey had that well scouted.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Switched it up and hit the DDT.
And Rey saw it coming.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick. And maybe Punk has targeted something. Maybe it...
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
Mysterio now. Opponent set up. We know what's coming. Blocks the 619, catches the boot, and then whipped back down to them.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
A pop.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Return fire on Rey. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Springboard misses the target. Taking him to the corner now. Tying the legs up in the turnbuckle. Dangerous position to be in. Ooh, sharp kick.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
Whip back into the ring.
Punk building momentum here. Knee connects to jaw. Drills his opponent with the bulldog.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Down the tilt-the-world backbreaker. CM Punk is the